I was laying Brixlee down for a nap, but it turns out she is just too busy in her crib. I'm watching her on the monitor and she's not sleeping. She's like squealing and excited, but she's so tired. She keeps hitting herself in the face with this stuffed animal. And you guys, don't come for me. I know she's not supposed to have a stuffed animal, and she, you know, sleeps in a sleep sack, and that's safe. She loves her stuffed animals. She loves loving them, and she's rolling and stuff, so I'm not too worried about it. And I watch her on the monitor the whole time, and at bedtime I don't give it to her. Well, I'd be lying if I said I didn't. I do give it to her, but when I go to bed, I go in and remove the stuffy, or at least put it down by her feet so she won't get it. Right now, she's definitely smacking herself in the face with it. She is just hanging out with her stuffy, but she's so tired, her eyes are not even open. All right, I'm gonna go in and help her out. Anyways, today's Friday. Thank God it's Friday because, oh God, I'm so noisy. Thank God it's Friday because I'm so tired of doing homeschooling, you guys. I am just over it. I'm ready for a break, and I'm ready to just not have to worry about it, you know? I was, as all parents are probably, like, so over it. Tyler works this weekend, so he won't be here, or he won't be like home with me until Sunday, which makes me really sad because I really look forward to the weekends when he's not working, you know, because we get to be together and I'm not alone. And it's just, I'm alone all the time, and it's partly why I vlog, because it gives me someone to talk to. But I'm alone all the time, and when he's home I just feel like so refreshed. Even if like we don't even do anything, it's just nice having like another adult in the home, and I can talk to them, and like, I don't know. He's not home this weekend, that's what I'm saying. And right now the house is super quiet because, one, I just got Brixlee to sleep, mom win, and two, Brielle is visiting my grandmother, which is Brielle's great grandmother. And it's a big deal for Brie because you guys know she struggles with separation anxiety, so it's a really big deal that she's like at my grandmother's house spending a little bit of time with her. They're having lunch together, and it's just a big deal because she's not one to like leave me or ever go to family members' houses. So she's doing really, really good with that. I'm so proud of her. I'm anxious to pick her up in a little bit after Brixlee's nap is done and see how she did and if she had fun. She was really excited to go. And then 3, Brooklyn is at school today. Today is her cohort day at school, so I'm getting a little bit of a break. I'm probably just going to do laundry, which is kind of the whole reason of this vlog. Tyler and I actually have been working really hard to redo our laundry room, and it is finally done, thank God, and I love it. But it was just awful. It was the room, it was the catch-all room, it was the room where we put the dogs when we would leave, or, you know, we had company. It was just a room that it was not a very pleasant room. I wanted a laundry room that had more purpose, and you know, it was such a big room and we didn't really have a purpose for it, but now we do, and I love it. And you know, being a mom to 3 girls, laundry is a lot, and we're constantly doing laundry, at least I am, and I just wanted a nice space to do laundry in. So that is what I have. And I definitely want to share that with you guys in this vlog. And I'm going to give you guys a little, just like a laundry routine, just show you kind of how I do my laundry and what works for me, maybe some tips and tricks. So maybe you guys can learn something from me, who knows? But I know a couple of people have asked, so I'm going to share how we do my laundry with 3 little girls and a family of 5. So this is my laundry room from looking in through the doorway. I will insert some pictures during this video so you can see kind of the before and after of what it used to look like, but I'm so happy with the way this turned out. So redid the flooring, so it had like a really gross tile, which you'll see in the picture that I posted, or not tile but like linoleum. And so we redid the floors with this stick-on flooring. You can get it at Lowe's. It's probably one of the cheapest floors, but we didn't need something too super expensive in here, just, you know, because we're it's just a laundry room. It's not like it's a main room in our house, like the living room or the kitchen. So I like this floor so much better. It's so much easier to clean and it stays clean. Like it doesn't look dirty. I painted the walls in off-white. I'm not sure like the color, exact color, but it's definitely an off-white and I love it. At first when we were painting, I wasn't so sure about the color, but now that it's up, I really do love how like bright and, you know, fresh this room looks. But right here we have some double doors, and before this wall was here and these doors were up to make a closet, I had kind of like an area where like you would sit down and hang up jackets and like backpacks, and you'll see that in the pictures. But we took all of that out from this wall and then moved it into our garage. So that's out in our garage where the kids can like sit down and take off their boots and hang up their jackets out there. But inside our closet is all of the kids' art stuff. I would open up this door, but it kind of squeaks and I don't really want to wake up Brixlee. So I have some paint and Play-Doh. I labeled it all so that they can find it easily and not make a huge mess. And then I just have like my cat food and litter and all the other home stuff that I need. And so back to the room, as you guys saw, I have a litter box there. We have cats, it's inevitable. We have to have a litter box. And their food sits on top of it. My husband needed a desk area. He likes to play Xbox still. I don't know, he's like a 30-year-old man child. Don't ask me why he plays Xbox. I still don't know, and it still irritates me. But he needs things that he's enjoying too. So he comes in here and plays like Xbox, or, you know, he gets on the computer or whatever. And the kids sometimes will sit there and do their remote learning when they both have a meeting at the same time. So one will come in here and vice versa. So we just keep like the Xbox here. The kids all keep their iPads here, keep them plugged in. I sometimes edit here. And then this is my favorite part of the room, I think. I don't know, it's a toss-up between my new washer and dryer, but I love this because Tyler made this homemade for me. I wanted a place where I could fold laundry and, you know, sort our laundry. Before we had laundry baskets in the bedrooms, in the bathrooms, and it was just too much, you know, having to go through and sorting the laundry just took me forever. So this way I got rid of all of our laundry baskets in our rooms, and now the kids and all of us just come in here and we have darks, we have lights, and we have towels. I do a load of whites only and bleach them, and Brixlee's clothes, but I didn't have enough spaces, and those are very small loads. I only really do those like every 2 weeks. So these are just our main ones. And you guys, the best part about this is that it's made out of pallets. We found this on Pinterest, and I will leave kind of like the screenshot up for you guys, but that's the screenshot we used to build this, and we just stained it with some wood stain, and it's kind of rickety, but it's perfect. It's perfect for what I need. And then my new washer and dryer is the last part of this room. I love it so much, you guys. I think I featured it in a couple of my videos already since I've been vlogging again, but I just love it. It makes laundry much more enjoyable when you have a nice machine and a nice room to do it in. It's the Whirlpool Duet, and then that's the Whirlpool Duet dryer, and it came with the pedestals. So underneath is just all of like our washing stuff, and I don't have much for the dryer, but under there you can put stuff for your dryer. And we got some dryer balls. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a load of my darks because they're pretty full. I don't like to do too big of loads just because I don't feel like it washes them as good. So I try to keep my loads, you know, just to the top of one of these bins. And like today, it's gonna be darks. Kind of my, you know, weekly routine with laundry is instead of doing laundry all on one day, I do, you know, usually about a load a day. And it just keeps me on top of the laundry, and then I don't feel like I'm wasting a whole day on laundry. Because before I was doing laundry just one day a week, and I had just piles of laundry everywhere in my room and folding and sorting, and it was just too much. So now I just keep up with the laundry and I do a load a day. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I just go through it and I make sure that everything is right side out so that it gets a really good clean. So while I was going through my pile of laundry, I noticed that Brielle had some stains on her knees, and then the front of her shirt had some just purple juice, I'm guessing. I don't know what it is. So I'll show you how I usually fight stains. I just found this on Pinterest and it works so good for any stains on my kids' clothes. So I'm using Dawn, the dish soap, and you want to make sure you get the blue one with the duck on it because this is the best one for getting out stains. I just got a little tiny bottle. I keep it in my drawer under my washer, and then I swear by Shout, I've used this for a long time, but when you pair these two together, it works amazing. So what I like to do is I like to spray the area first with Shout and just kind of get it to soak in a little bit before I put the Dawn soap on it. I'm gonna add a little tiny droplet to the stain area, and I'm going to just rub it into the stain, and then that's all that I do. For soaps, I go in between the Arm & Hammer one and the Tide. Today, I'm gonna go ahead and use a Tide. It's just easier and cleaner. I find, you know, it's not as messy as liquid. So I just throw it in with my clothes. And then for fabric softener, I'm using the one that goes with my Unstoppables. It's the Cool Cotton one. All right, my laundry is finally done drying. I pulled out Brielle's shirt just so I could show you guys, and the stain is gone. So usually after I do laundry, I try to fold it as soon as it's done. I mean, give or take. Sometimes I can't get it done, but I do not like to let my clothes sit in the dryer because they wrinkle. So I like to just fold them as soon as I can and then get them into the bedrooms. Yes. From my grandmother's house, so I'm anxious to see if she had a fun day or afternoon. My grandmother texted me, told me that they were watching a movie and they were having a good time. I'm sure my grandmother is totally exhausted, but I think it's good for both of them.
Hi!
Did you miss Sissy? You can open it, Grammy. Open it. There.
Well, hello.
I will buckle you. You were so brave, Brielle. I'm so proud of you.
She did one. We went outdoors for quite a while.
Wow.
You guys walked
and we played doggy for the whole
You played doggy. Was it you the dog the whole time?